Hello everybody, Rob here, and today I wanted to show you guys how I sort my Lego. I've seen a lot of videos out there where people have videos where they quote-unquote sort their Lego or show how people sort their Lego. And basically it's just people with Lego in containers. Showing how they have, all my blue plates here and all my blue blocks here and all that stuff. To me, that's not sorting. That's just the aftermath of the sorting. That's the storage. So today I wanted to do an actual video on sorting. So what I'm going to do here, I actually have a pre-recorded thing that I'm going to be talking about in the background. So this is the first way I do it. So what I do is for example here, before I even do this, I have just a generic bag here with some random parts in it. What I wanted to do was get all the red parts out. So for my first method, what I usually do, if it's just a small bag of stuff, I'll go in and just pick out the pieces that I want. Pick out the color specifically that I want, and what I'll do is I'll slowly spread the bag out, kind of just move my hand through it. There's nothing too crazy or fancy about it. I'll have like a little, like I have here, just a little container. And if I have a couple other bags in front of me of stuff, like here I've got bags of people parts or minifig parts, red blocks, yellow blocks, and you can see there at the beginning I was grabbing red blocks, and I also have printed pieces. And then over here, I've actually got trans pieces. So what I've done is, as I'm going through and picking up, those two are red, by the way. They just look white. So right now I'm just going through, picking up all the yellow pieces, and that's pretty much it. And you slowly work your way through the bag. Nothing fancy, right? It's just going through a bag of Lego and grabbing the parts that you want. It's not the most efficient, but for my theory is that, when you have just a bag of Lego, it is just easier to reach in and just grab what you want, and that's it. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just reach in, grab it, put it in a little container on the side, and that's it. Like here I got a piece that's got a print on it. I think it was a couple guys being arrested. Or it was their mugshots, so I threw it in my one little container there. So in front of me, basically, I've got red, yellow, trans pieces, minifig pieces, and printed pieces. And here I am. I'm just about to finish off the yellow pieces here. And I'm like, okay, so there we go. I'm going to sort through just one more time, make sure I grab every little piece. What I grabbed, boom, back into the other Ziploc there. Now, what I'm going to do is show you the other method. This method has both its positives and negatives, and I'll show you one of the negatives as I go. Basically, what you do is you pour out your batch of Lego that you want, put a little container between your legs or at the edge of the table. For me, I wanted to make it was in an awkward position to be recorded. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab any pieces that I want to get rid of to be sorted for later versus the parts that I want. So here I'm going to filter through real quick. Any part that I want goes over to the left there into the little container. Later on, I'll show you a more efficient way that I do this. But here, I just slowly filter through and grab it. There's a little easier way to do this where you just slide the thing, and right there is the bad part. So you kind of missed it, but I had parts of Lego all around my legs. And wow, I need to vacuum because all the dog hair. I'm really not usually in this area of my basement. But yeah, so this is one of the big problems, right? It falls, you end up with your Lego all over the place. Well, yeah, but it's also a little faster, right? If you're doing larger maths of bags and bags and bags of, or even boxes of Lego, what you do is I'm going to show you right now the best way to do this. So what we do is we slowly grab the pieces, slide them over. There we go. There's a piece we want. Well, it's a miscellaneous piece. What we're going to do, we're going to go throw it in a miscellaneous bag that I have sitting off to the side. It's easier if you have actual containers for this. I just did this kind of on the fly, so I thought I'll just kind of do this as is. And there's another miscellaneous part, ironically enough. And in a few seconds here, I'll show you the best way. So this one is grabbing the pieces and then putting them into the container on the left. Now what you're going to see me do momentarily, so I believe any second now, remember pre-recorded. So here we go. This is where we start doing the little faster ways. So we're going to grab any piece we want, we're going to slide it over to the side, and that's it. We're just going to keep going. Filter through all the pieces that we have. Hey, that was a green piece. I didn't know I had any green pieces. Slowly filter through, like I said, any piece that you want, slide it off to the side. Later on, I'll show you how to get them into the little container a little later. But yeah, this is method 2B, I guess you could say. Pretty simple, pretty easy way of just sorting through your Lego. One thing at a time. Pick what you're going to pick. Like we said, this one we picked red pieces. And we're just going through them real quick, sorting them, getting what we want, sliding it over, and I believe I had another printed piece there, so I just kind of threw it over. I just kept my eye out for specific pieces. That's why it was like that. Here I kind of go to great lengths to make sure that I have the right colors that I want. Now, mind you, if you do it this way, you might miss a piece or two. No big deal. Since you're sorting through it, later on you'll see the piece. Some of them try to escape. You'll be able to get them later on anyway, so that's no big deal. Later on, I use like larger plates and stuff like that to kind of help cut through the Lego and all that stuff. And then when you're done, pick up the ones you want, bring them over, and boom, there you go. That is that. So once again, 2 simple ways. The first one, just going through the bag there, just going, picking up the parts, nothing too crazy. And then when you're done, just pouring them into where they need to go. Not the most difficult thing. There you go. And then yet again, this other way, which is just sorting through them, grabbing what you want, and sliding to the side, and then putting them in whatever containers you want. Once again, some simple ways of sorting your Lego, not storing your Lego. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.